So today we're working on this 2007 Cadillac STS for the imrc. Basically we got to replace the complete intake. Alright, so start off we got to disconnect the battery, make sure it's disconnected, pop off this cover, which is pretty simple. Take off that, take off the power steering cover, give it a little tug here, this side, one more on this side. Alright, so the imrc is located right here, which is right here, that connection back there that you see, that plug right there, that's the imrc. So to get this intake off, I'm gonna get a couple hoses off, connectors like the throttle body connection here, intake boot. I would put these back on, the covers for the power steering and the oil cap. So you have this one here to disconnect the vacuum line. I take this part, this 10 off right here, pop this off from right here, pops off pretty easy. So you can see I wiggle it around. But you get this 10 off as well, it'll come off easier. Alright, and you got another one right here to the brake booster. And you have this connector here. Who wants to cooperate? There it goes. You got another 10 right here for the harness here. And you got another 10, you need a deep socket 10 or a wrench 10. Looks like somebody messed with it already. And a Phillips to take this off, and you have a PCV hose right here as well. And then you have a lock on the throttle body. There we go. And this one has a little clip underneath. Which we'll get off right now. And I just take it off from over here as well. As you can see, this is how it looks. Basically pull down a little bit and twist to the side and the hose comes off. If it's too hard to get it off from here, see, I'll show you guys. So you pull down on it, push in, pull down on the tab, pull back, and the hose comes off. Alright, let me pull this intake off. So other than that, I believe these are either a 13 or 14 millimeter bolt. I'll come back and verify that for you guys. Give me a second. Alright, so we're practically almost off. So I forgot, this one has a bracket here. When you take off this top bolt, this chun mill, when you take it off, it's going to be a 18 millimeter. I don't know if you can see it down there where I have the socket onto that bracket. See, loosen it up. You don't have to take it off all the way, just loosen it up just enough to get you that bracket out of the way to bring that intake out. Alright, so I'm about to take off all the bolts. I got 6 bolts total. And then do not pull the whole intake off because you can't really get to that connector back there. Just try to move the intake out a little bit so you can be able to get that connector off. I'll show you guys right now in a second. Let me take these bolts off to pull the intake out, and then I'll show you. Alright, so this also has on the throttle body, you see, this ring around here, this bracket attached here that holds this harness. So you want to pop it off. So I struggle a little bit with this bolt back here. I mean, you're normally supposed to take all this off. This whole thing, the windshield wiper housing and all that stuff. To get that off, you'd have to get, I believe it's like a 15 millimeter bolt. I mean, that's one right there, one over there. And then you have a couple bolts right here, but it looks like a 7mm. And then inside, you can see a couple. You can zoom into it. Let's see them in there, right there. Just a couple 10mm inside. But if you can get it off, like I did with the wrench, try to get to this bolt and leave that bolt in there, you should be able to pull this intake out. So